All right, everyone, we're back, and I'm here with none other than Brent Mitchell, the GOAT of sponsorship at KW. Brent, how are you doing?
I'm doing great today. How about you, Prez?
I'm doing good. Thanks for hopping on with me for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We're doing another speaker spotlight. So what we're going to do here is just give everyone who's listening a chance to get to know you, and then to hear a little bit about what you're going to talk about at the event. So take a few minutes, Brent, and share with everyone who don't know who you are, your journey at KW, and the things that you've done around sponsorship.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm Brent Mitchell. I've been licensed with Keller Williams since 2006. And I sold real estate for a little bit, realized it wasn't really my cup of tea. And I kind of said, you know what, I think I want to go do something else. But then I went to a profit sharing class with Althea Osborne. And she opened up my eyes to what this company was about. It's about attracting people to Keller Williams, experiencing a great culture of agents sharing ideas and secrets and strategies. And I said, you know what? I want to do that. All she's recruited is 13 people. Little did I know she was the right 13 people, right? So I got on the phones and started learning a little bit about recruiting. I spoke to my sponsor, Aaron Kaufman, who plucked me off the internet off a Craigslist ad. And I said, hey, he's got a good idea. You know, maybe I want to try the same thing. And he sent me leads for a while. And next thing you know, I was wanting my own. So I started building a system to, find and attract agents to Keller Williams, and giving them a good career consultation to see, okay, is this the person that's right for our business? Are they prepared to enter this industry? And then make that introduction and start growing my profit share tree.
So I know you're a little bit of a modest person, but I'm going to ask you some direct questions. Number one direct question is, how many people have you sponsored into the company in total?
It's around 1,900. And if you count the ones that have gone through the system, I've created a kind of a system to really help the agents in my tree, do the same thing I do. So I handle a lot of the automation for them. And, one of my recruits, Lee Broman, is sponsored, 400 or 500 agents. Another agent, Erica McNew, is sponsored over 100. So, ultimately it was about, adding as many as I can. Even though I didn't do it directly, I could still do it through my tree. So yeah. I would say 2,500 total.
It's amazing. And so just to be clear, we're talking his first level over 1,900 people, which is a feat in itself, especially when you think about back in the day when everyone used to say, hey, if you want to build a great profit share, go recruit 15 people. Well, Brent took that to another level and went and got 1,900.
Right. And as of today, around a little under 500 remain.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
You can see that there is attrition. There are people who are going to get out of the business. There's people who are going to jump to different brokerages. There's other people that just don't make it. But the beautiful thing about it is I have agents that started, most of my focus is 100% brand new agents, because I was that person one day. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was lucky enough to find Aaron's site to learn about this company, and it changed my whole life. Yeah. And so when I can take that and provide a service to somebody and a real consultation, it kind of seals the deal and makes me want to keep doing it.
So Brent, what's been your best year ever in terms of sponsorship in one calendar year?
One calendar year, last year, 2021, my best ever. My goal was 200. I hit 219. Even though the Outfront magazine says like 205, it was 219. I'm holding strong on that.
That's amazing. 219 people in 1 year into the company. Wow. And you've been the #1 sponsoring associate in KW for how many years running?
It's not running, but not in a row, but 11 years.
11 years. So you've done 11.
I have a feeling something's going to change this year, because I've been focusing on different aspects of my business and helping others around me do the same thing.
Yeah. So, well, what's cool is you're now in a spot where you're also helping people in your downline go do what you've done, which is really smart. Instead of you being the only Brent, you're going out and finding a couple Brents, right?
Absolutely.
to go do what you've done, which I think is great. But you can see why I call Brent the GOAT, greatest of all time on sponsorship, because no one's anywhere near that number of how many people, you know, in your first level, let alone breaking the record every year 11 times. So kudos to you, Brent. You've set a really high bar for others to follow. And
I'm going to keep raising it. I'm going to keep raising it.
I love it. You keep raising it. We're going to keep, we need more people to keep coming up and doing it. So speaking to that, Brent, the big part of what you and Nick, and Nick's the other speaker on your panel as well. And Nick's the number 2 sponsoring associate at KW, and really learned from Brent what he was doing. And then was probably one of the few, Brent, that actually went out and did it. And so during y'all's time, y'all are going to go deep on this conversation. So what do you want to make sure that the people who are going to listen to y'all's session on October 6th for our Profit Share Summit, what do you want to make sure that they walk away from?
Ultimately, it comes down to it. Anybody can achieve this. Anybody can have success doing this. You just have to have systems in place and a structure to do it. A lot of agents want to grow their profit share tree, but they just don't know where to go. And they don't know what to do. They don't know the systems involved in doing it. And you know, I'm living proof of somebody who's taken something from the ground level and built it up to try to automate and provide great systems and follow-ups. But ultimately, I think the biggest thing you have to do is have the belief in your heart of what this company stands for. Because it's not just about sponsoring agents, it's about changing people's lives. And y'all say it a lot too in your Profit Share Mastery course. It's about changing lives. And so if I could come in and kind of be a consultant to someone who's looking to enter this industry and doesn't know anything about it, doesn't know the difference between the different types of brokerages, then this opportunity is for me to not only, you know, consult with them and say, hey, maybe this isn't the best time, or maybe this isn't the right career for you based on what you're saying. Or it could be, hey, you've got what it takes. We're going to get you into an office. It's going to show you exactly what you need to do so that you can build and grow your own business and create your own life by design. So that's the biggest thing. Believing in the culture, believing in the company, believing in watching it change people's lives by helping them start out as brand new agents, go to OPs, go to team leaders, go to franchise owners. That's the exciting part, because today's new agents are tomorrow's leaders, and I firmly believe that. And you don't have to wait 15 years and say, oh, I missed it. No, you can do it right now. You can find people who are interested in this career and really come from contribution, not to sell them on the company, but to show them what's most important for them and what they're looking to achieve.
That's so good. So good. Okay. Well, you heard it from Brent himself. You're going to get to hear it. His full talk on October 6th. Brent and Nick go on, I believe, roughly around 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So you are not going to want to miss it. Again, our Profit Share Summit, we've got Gary Keller, Jason Abrams, you've got Brent and Nick, you've got Linda, you've got so many good speakers on this topic. And we're going to spend the whole day focused on nothing else other than how do you go get your unfair share of profit share. So again, if you want to get your ticket, you can go to profitsharesummit.com. And we've got market center tickets. You can do a watch party in your market center, or if you're an individual associate, you can get your own ticket and watch from the comfort of your home. And Brent, thank you so much for sharing with everyone today, and we'll see you October 6th.
Absolutely. Guys, get your tickets. This is going to be awesome. This is the first event of its kind. And Gary Keller, Jason Abrams, this whole Aaron Kaufman, tons of people that are excellent at what they do are going to be sharing their secrets to helping grow this company to the best of your ability. So get your tickets down.
Awesome.
There's my plug.
That's it. That's great. Love it. Thank you,
There's
Brent.
my plug for the class.
All right. We'll see you October 6th.
You got it, man. Take care.